Hello all, welcome back to PYQ based 100 days answer writing challenge. So before going into day 4 content, we will finish the feedback for the day 3 question. But before that, a small announcement. 365 cross 365 batch 2 admissions are going on. Classes starts from 14th of August. It's an exclusive current affairs and linked static course where we will be covering 15 months current affairs. Every week you will have prelims and mains classes, and every week you will have prelims and mains test. I will be giving you personalized feedback. This program includes 1 year of full mentorship as well. For more information, you can visit the website www.simplycurrentaffairs.com, or you can click the link given in the description. Right. One more announcement. While sending the answers, please do not send your answers in image form. Send it in PDF format. Also write your name. In the answer sheet, write your name, okay, and also send your answers in PDF format, okay, right. Explain why suicide among young women is increasing in Indian society. It's a day 3 question. So very straightforward question, right? You have to write for only 10 marks. So how we can give our intro? Our introduction can focus on a fact. Maybe you can highlight the suicide data in India. You can take the NCRB data or any other data, whatever data you have, you can highlight that the trend of suicides in India, you can highlight, specifically link it with the suicide of young women, suicide among young women. Don't give very generalistic suicide information. Give a fact connected with suicide associated with the young women. That is what is more important. Okay, so from there you can list down the reasons why there is a rise in this trend. We can highlight the reasons. So intro, link, give a link and highlight the reasons. Okay, give around 6-7 points. Then from there we can go for conclusion. In the conclusion, this is a 10-mark question, right? So we do not have sufficient space to write everything. So in the conclusion, you can highlight some suggestions what we can do to overcome this problem. You want to put a separate pre-conclusion paragraph and you want to highlight that, okay. Or in the conclusion only, you can directly highlight to address this problem, what can be done, what government can do. That way forward can be part of your conclusion only. Okay. So let me show you a model answer first. Then we will go to the best answer discussion. See. We have given the data, the suicide rate among the young Indian women has increased. This alarming trend stems from multiple interconnected factors. A link point is given. So we are writing the factors which are connected with the young women suicides. Don't give generalized reasons. Okay, give the reasons which are connected with the young women. Okay, so the rising educational and career aspiration often come in conflict with the patriarchal norms. Lower female labor force participation and financial dependence, stigma surrounding depression, anxiety, postpartum disorders, cyberbullying, dowry harassment, all these are connected with young women. That is what is more important. That is the only catch in this question. Then finally, addressing this requires strict enforcement of laws against gender-based violence, economic empowerment. So we are providing a kind of way forward. Along with the conclusion, we are giving way forward. Right? If you want to separate the way forward, maybe in a pre-conclusion paragraph, you can write that way forward, then you can give conclusion. But this is a 150-word question. You have to remember, we have to write within 150 words. So what in this question we have did, we have merged both. That is, the conclusion and the way forward has been merged in the conclusion part. Okay, right. So best answer. So Evangeline, if I think I'm pronouncing your name right, Evangeline. So yes, you have done a good job. Explain why suicide among young women is increasing in Indian society. According to the NCRB record, NCRB report, 36% of all women suicide globally, with women between 19 to 39 years are most vulnerable. So here in the introduction, you have highlighted the fact of all women suicide, and specifically you are mentioning that with the 19 to 39 are most vulnerable. If you can highlight a point which is directly connected with these young women, it would be even more nice, but still okay. Still not wrong. Introduction is fine. Reasons for rising suicides in Indian society. So patriarchal pressures, honor related pressures, online trolling, body shaming, lack of financial autonomy, economic instability, right? Educational professional aspiration clashing with the traditional patriarchal norms, double burden, deep societal stigma, lack of social support, right? Everything. So all the points you have given is perfect. You have separately highlighted what is the way forward. So implement the here just I wanted to convey this. Implement national suicide prevention strategy. See, don't say implement. We are implementing it. You have to highlight effective implementation or further strengthening. Make it more aware. Make it more inclusive. Take it to tier 2, tier 3 cities. Take it to rural areas like that. Like that you can highlight. Don't say implement. It conveys that government is not implementing only. Government is implementing. We have to make it more effective. Right, strict enforcement, encourage community support groups. Shati centers, I have heard about Saki centers. Saki centers I have heard. The Shati centers I am not able to find out. So if it is right, okay. But I think you are referring Saki centers. Saki centers are one-stop centers under the any complaint, domestic violence or sexual harassment at workplace. You can make a call to that Saki center and you can raise a complaint. I think you are referring Saki centers, but I'm not sure about the Shati. Right. So way forward is fine. Conclusion. Suicide among young women is not just a mental health issue, reflection of gaps, etc. Needs a holistic, multi-sectoral approach to empower them. Very good answer. Very good answer. Just one thing, watch on your word limit. Your word limit is more than 150 words. That you have to focus on. Apart from that, good answer. Okay. Others also have written good answers. Okay, every time I wanted to bring in new papers, new names. This is definitely a very good answer. Okay, now I have taken another answer. So here, look, the student, again, name is not mentioned. Kindly mention the name. Here, the student has given very good content. All the points are good. Okay, but look at the content load. For a 10 marker question, you cannot write this much. If you are going to write this much, don't think they are going to award more marks. If you are going to write this much, first of all, only 2 pages space will not be there. Even in 2 pages, if you are going to dump, even if I count the words at the second page, it is going to be more than 150 words. Even if you are going to dump this much in 2 pages, definitely you cannot complete the paper. Okay. So here, one more thing. Introduction, everything is lengthy. Introduction is okay. Causes of suicide in young women. So you are having a illustration, and once again you are explaining that one by one. How does this causes of suicides in young women, this particular part is helping you in reducing the time of space or word limit. You can go for this flowchart kind of explanation to save time. You need not repeat it. Okay, and in this question, in this 10 marker, this is not required only. Okay, if you have reduced this, you could have saved some more space and some more time. Okay, points, if you read, I have read all your points. Points are neat and it is too explanatory. Okay, for every subheading you are giving detailed information. This is not notes. This looks like notes. Though you have understood the demand and you have structured well, but it looks like notes. We have to make it more precise. A lot of students are doing this. Many students, your answers are not restricted with young women. Okay, your answers were largely focusing on suicide. The points which we are giving, why there is a rise in suicide among young women. In the explanation part, in the why part, you are started writing general reasons for rise in suicide. Okay, you have to connect it with the young women. That is the common mistake. And introduction people are giving, you are defining what is suicide. See, in the introduction warm-up session, I was explaining about how to write introduction. When the core topic, if it is very, very, very simple, you need not define only. In this 10 marker question, there is no need for defining what is suicide. In my notes I have given, but doesn't mean that in this question you have to define suicide. Many students they were giving a lot of information, lengthy introduction. For one full page they are writing introduction. All those will not fetch marks. Okay, so please keep all those things in mind. And conclusion and all, you have to give it more balanced. And it is not always necessary that, see, way forward can be given 2-3 points is fine. So here 3 points has been given. Many people they are providing 7-8 points in way forward. That is not the main demand. So don't repeat all those things, and don't try to dump whatever I teach in the class. Alright? So fine. So now we will move on to the day 4 question. The question which I gave is, question I am giving is, how can biotechnology help to improve the living standards of farmers? Very simple question, but remember, 15 marker question, you have to write for 15 marks. Please submit your answer before 9 a.m. tomorrow. Please send it in PDF form. Kindly mention your name. Okay. So how biotechnology? Now the topic which I am going to discuss is in general about biotechnology, but you answer according to the demand of the question. See, biotechnology simply means use of biology as technology. You are using biology as technology, that is called as biotechnology in simple terms. So using biological system, living organisms, their derivatives to develop or modify the products or process for specific use, that is called as biotechnology. Broadly, there are four branches in biotechnology. One is blue biotechnology, another one is white biotechnology, another one is green biotechnology, another one is red biotechnology. So red biotechnology deals with medical, pharmaceutical applications. Green biotechnology deals with agriculture. White deals with industrial process, and blue deals with marine and aquatic applications. Right? So in a country like India, biotechnology plays a crucial role. Biotechnology in a country like India, it plays a crucial role in improving the agriculture. For example, you want to improve the production. You want to improve the production, or you want to improve the yield. That is productivity. Yield is productivity. That is efficiency. So in 1 hectare, if 2 tons of rice is produced, tomorrow in the same 1 hectare, if you are able to produce 3 tons, that is called as productivity. Okay, so productivity is yield per hectare. So if you want to improve the yield per hectare, you can make use of biotechnology. Right? Production, improving the yield, simply to improve the yield. Okay, to achieve crop pest resistance. To achieve pest resistance. Okay, you want to improve the soil fertility. Right? So you can use, we have technologies of production, yield, pest resistance, soil fertility. You have various, you can go for biofertilizers, you can go for biopesticides. So this biofertilizer will improve soil fertility, at the same time will improve the output. Biopesticide, so instead of chemical pesticides, you can go for biopesticide, which will be more environment friendly, it will be farmer friendly as well. And by using some genetic modification or to research, you can go for developing high yielding variety seeds that is going to improve the yield as well as production. That will help in nation's food security. You can go for biofortification if you want to. If you want to improve the nutritional load of the crops using biotechnology, you can biofortify and you can improve the nutrient load of the crops. All these things you can do. You can improve the quality of the livestock by artificial insemination. Right? So through with the help of genetics, with the proper embryonic intervention, you can improve the quality of the livestock. You can come up with disease resisting crops. You take BT cotton. Take BT cotton. BT cotton, there is a worm called as bollworm. That bollworm attack is causing huge losses for the cotton growing farmers. Now BT cotton, where we have taken some genetic strains of a bacteria called as Bacillus thuringiensis. So using that bacteria's DNA, bacteria's gene, we were incorporating that gene with the cotton crop, and we made the cotton, BT cotton, stronger, or we made the BT cotton that is showing resistance against the bollworm attack. So, like that, biotechnology plays a crucial role specifically in agriculture. Apart from that, in industries and tackling environment pollution, in protecting conservation of forests, conservation of biodiversity, right, blue economy, everywhere biotechnology plays a crucial role. The challenge with respect to biotechnology, specifically in India, is we have very limited amount of money being spent on R&D. Around 0.6 percentage of GDP is being spent on the R&D part. That has to be improved. Similarly, too many regulatory frameworks. We have too many laws and too many institutions regulating all the related activities. Apart from that, we need to have proper infrastructure, we need to focus on skilled workforce, and we are losing out our rights by failing in filing intellectual properties. So we have to properly file intellectual property rights within India and also abroad as well. So all these we have to focus, but we are actually missing out. All right. So what is the solution? How to address the solution? So increasing the R&D spending, improving the academy industry collaboration, improving the infrastructure, coming up with more financial assistance to improve the research and development, creating awareness, all those has to be done to address the challenges. So this is the broader framework of the topic today. Notes I have shared. Whatever we have discussed in detail, I will be sharing in the notes. So agriculture crop improvement, put BT cotton, genome editing, using techniques like CRISPR-Cas9. CRISPR-Cas9 refers to a molecular scissor. Using the CRISPR-Cas9 technique, you can edit the genes. Through which we can achieve desired trait from a particular crop. Biofortification, biofertilizer, biopesticide, livestock biotechnology. So all these are applications of biotech in agriculture, in healthcare, and developing vaccines and diagnostic and advanced therapies in industries and environment and food biotechnology, improving the nutritional load, mineral load of the crops, marine biotechnology in forensics, DNA barcoding, and all you would have heard about it, right? So in forensics, in wildlife conservation, everywhere biotechnology plays a crucial role. So if you take India, we have Environment Protection Act, Biological Diversity Act, Food Safety Standards Act, Department of Biotechnology, GEAC, Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. All these laws and institutions, they are connected with biotechnology directly and indirectly. Okay, so that becomes one of the limitations because of the complex regulatory framework, lower investments, shortage of skilled workforce, lack of public awareness, acceptance, inadequate infrastructure, intellectual property constraints. So what is the solutions to overcome this? Strengthen the R&D and innovation ecosystem, streamline the regulatory framework, promote the industry academia partnership, build proper infrastructure, enhance public awareness. Okay. So yes, if you remember the subheadings only, just have some subheading. Every topic, remember the subheadings. Under subheading, have at 5 words in mind. That 5 words you can expand, you can write the content. And as per the demand of the question, you modify the contents, apply the answer. Okay, right. So the question for today is a very simple question, but remember, 15 marker question. How can biotechnology help to improve the living standards of the farmers? Email us before 9 a.m. tomorrow. Please send in PDF format, mention your name. I will see you tomorrow with the feedback for day 4 and with the question for day 5. Till then, bye. Take care from Guna Mathivanan.